You're mine now, Franz. Ship those two back because I'd much rather find a safe free in another grade 1. I'm going first. Hey, got safe free. Okay, I got some setups. You can't bend to his whim. I'll throw Franz a bone. It's okay to throw him a bone every now and then. Put Mecha Trainer over here because I have the Devil Summoner. I might rip the Dan off top. That's another reason I play 4 Dan is because I play 4 Devil Summoner. So Devil Summoner has a higher chance of just ripping Dan for me on turn 2 or turn 3 before I use Mecha Trainer. Do I still play Standard Vanguard? At the moment, no. I've been keeping up with it, but I don't have the want to play CFA right now for it. They must have Dan in hand. Yep. Is it better to put Mecha behind Vanguard or Rear Guard? If I'm going second and I can't hit them, then I'll put Mecha behind Vanguard. But typically it's better to put it to the side, so that way when I ride, or if I call Devil Summoner, it can have the better chance of ripping Dan and not have it in an awkward spot. Alright, we'll take that. Put that there. Try to deal 3 damage. Oh, 1 off of Dan. Come on, bruh. Honestly, I did that poorly, but that's okay. What do I prioritize with Mecha? I typically prioritize a PG. It's like PG, Dan, Assault Squad, Reckless is the priority. They're at 21, that makes 20. Yeah, 15 plus 5, can't do anything. Excuse me. So next turn I'm gonna use Mecha Trainer to probably get Dan into my hand, and then because Bracky's gonna die, so then I'll be able to put Skydiver in front of it and pop off from there. I imagine they have 2 PGs in their hand at the moment, it's not just the one. They don't have all their juggernauts, unfortunate. How early do you do my Skydiver push? As soon as possible, because once they're at 5 damage, it's a useless combo. So you rather try to use to push their damage higher, as opposed to trying to save it until later. So basically, if they're at like 2 to 3 damage, I say go for it. If they're anywhere above 5, go for it, technically. Must be nice to hit triggers. I don't know what that feels like right now. Hey. Thanks, bud. So, I can't... Oh, Drew PG. Nice. So, unfortunately, I don't have Dan at the moment, but I do want to use Mecha right now. I think I might go ahead and get a secondary PG. especially because they have the damage lead on me now. Whoa, that was a weird animation. What was that? I would like to save jugs in hand. How many triggers have I seen? I've seen 4 of my triggers. I'd rather guarantee it. I'd much rather save it for the skydiver call, but not a good look. And I could always draw into something off of a draw trigger. I'm not in the position to take risks right now being behind. Draw me something good. Hey! We take those. We take those. You go here, sir. That was... With Skydiver, what is my sequence? Is it Skydiver then? No, I always attack with Vanguard first so I can power up the assault squad in the back. No. Nope. It's hard to believe my opponent. I've only seen 3 draw triggers from my opponent. I feel like they've seen quite a few more than that. Was worth it to wait on Mecha Trainer to shuffle Juggernaut from the bottom? You could argue that it could have been, but I really wanted to get a PG in hand that turn, just in case something miraculously terrible happened. I had a backup, because I had a feeling I wasn't going to end up with intercepts that turn. Alright, that's my last Skydiver. Which is fine. Because I really wanted to get a PG out of deck before I either drove check it and shifted to the bottom, or I damage checked it. So I didn't have one in, I had one, but I wanted the backup one. This can hit if they hit a trigger, or they might think about poking at a Skydiver, because Dan can still trigger even if you attack at rear guard. Divers be gone? Yeah, divers be gone. Interesting time to start playing passive. But you gotta respect the Skydiver. They don't know about the 4th one. They put in a heal. Alright, it's time to rip this Dan into my hand. Jugs, why? Jugs, stay in the deck. Nah, that was bad. That was bad sequencing on my part. I should have held the other Skydiver in my hand, call something else out. But I didn't check a trigger there anyway. So in theory, well, if I hit a trigger, it's easy to have revisionist history if I hit a trigger there. Don't use a skill. So what would have been better in theory was to put Assault Squad here like I did, and then put like Juggernaut Maximum over here instead of the other Skydiver, because then I could have went Juggernaut into rear guard, Safe Freed into other rear guard, and then I could have went Skydiver, call something. Actually, no, they were at 4. So the first Skydiver, no, they were at 3. So if I hit a trigger, I could have went Skydiver into force their PG out of their hand. That would have been a better sequence there. You pulled a playset of SP Skydiver? Must be nice. How many heals that team? One. I thought he had one at the bottom from a Devil Summoner, but it may have been shuffled in. Oh, there's the third one, and they hit the last. They hit the last one. Unfortunate. Jugs, why? See, this is why you need Dan for moments like these, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to win this turn. I need some help. Why is it raining? It's suddenly raining out here. What is this weather? Alright, so Jugs goes here. Use skill. Now it goes away. Hopefully I'll check something to go in front of it. Safe Free goes here. I need a grade 3 here. Nope, didn't get it. Alright, this is looking like a big fat L. That goes there. Put that there. How'd I miss swipe and not boost it? Help me. Help me. Not a good first game out the gate. Well, I think that makes 3 Juggernauts at the bottom. So I need to hit the very last one. But yeah, this is why Dan is important to have early. That way you can very easily shuffle your deck up to redistribute those Juggernauts after you use their skill. That's okay. We'll take that L. I've been having some weird luck in mirror matches lately. Thank you, farmers. I can respect that little that lower third. I'll take that. Ride this boyo. Call you here. And since I'm going first, unless they choose to not give me damage, I can proc this before they have like Tejas or something like that. Excuse me. Does BlueStacks work on Mac? It probably does. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Vanguard にアタック。ドライブチェック。ダメージチェック。スタンド&ドロー。
We'll ride Bracky here.
俺様ライド。
And then we're gonna use Mecha. Gonna ship that out. Get Maryland. Cause we got the other setups. We got the Dan for the future. We got the Assault Squad for later. And then we call you here. Okay. Ah. That works. That works.
Damage check.
Maybe next time you'd like to play the game on your phone. You can link your accounts. That way you can have it on your computer and your phone at the same time.
Ride. Skill発動.
I don't know how I feel. I don't like this beam me up Scotty animation of Mecha and Conroe. I'm not a huge fan of that.
Vanguard にアタック。ドライブチェック。ダメージチェック。
Now let's go ahead and just rip Seyfried off top one time. Nope, that's okay. So we'll ride you. I'm gonna save this jugs in my hand for next turn since I can't use Dan this turn. Excuse me. And since intercepts hardly matter against Kagero, there's a decent chance I'm gonna use Bracky for the skill. Decent chance. We'll see. Probably not. Probably want him to use the counter blast now. Yeah, I won't use Bracky. I'd rather have him use the counter blast or burn the attack. That's unfortunate. Unfort.
Stand and draw. Suirei no Ryu. 噴泉より姿を現せ。ライド来い。ドラゴニックウォーターフォール。コール。コール。アタック。
Interesting.
アタック。ダメージチェック。ヴァンガードにアタック。ファーストチェック。セカンドチェック。
So this turn, I'm gonna use the jugs in my hand for its skill, tuck it back, then use Dan to shuffle up and get something else out. So skip ride, call, call, call. Put that into there. Put that there. Use skill. That SP blockade looks amazing. Give up the assault squad. I'm going to call you. Call you here. Calling Panther is probably one of the main things you're going to be using Dan for in a lot of cases. And that's why we need Dan. That shuffle up and heal, so good. Build feels pretty strong. Anything off the bat that you see is clunky. Sometimes Devil Summoner can be clunky because if it doesn't find you a grade 1 or 2, it kind of is just a 7k not doing much of anything. Zachary is awkward because it rarely activates, but it's the better of the other spike grade 2s for the way that I play the deck. But other than that, I like the way that it plays. I love Dan. I enjoy being able to filter my hand out for grade 2s and stuff like that. Is that their second Overlord? Okay. I can't lose this turn. Did I have another grade 3 in hand? They must. Or not. They're gonna just rip a heal, aren't they? Ooh, they did it. I need to find a Juggernaut, Bracky, or Jugs. Didn't get it. Skip right. But we can do this. See if we can rip a Reckless or a Bracky. Nope. Didn't get it either. Okay, we'll put that there. Should've went with that first, but I'm gonna pop the PG anyway. Give this up. Actually, I wanna get this. This hits over 6 damage heal without needing a trigger.
First check. Second check. Draw trigger.
And then that goes here. Maybe I should went with my gut choice and grab the I was gonna grab Skydiver at first and call it here and attack unboosted and then have the Unite attacker in the back. That was my gut choice. Let's see if I should have went with that. Whew. Whew. I thought that going against my gut would have resulted in the worst case scenario happening, but it paid off. But let's see if this is a farmer, it'll give me more time to talk. But I want to show you guys the 2 emotes that myself or somebody from a Discord helped me put together to see what you guys want to have as the first emote for Twitch channel, and then let you guys kind of talk about it. I'll figure out which one I want to add later because they're all made and ready to go. Ship you. And then also I want to do maybe like a discussion or something over the new Spike Stride. Maybe do a little bit differently than I did the Zazen video from this morning, because I noticed a lot of people left during that time, and I want to make it a little more inclusive. One of the emotes has to be me as Mecha Trainer. Oof, decisions. I mean, as long as I don't damage check the second one, it's not all bad. Because then I can always Dan it out. How'd I do that? That was dumb. Alright, that paid off. That paid off. If somebody's an artist that knows how to draw my likeness and put it on top of Mecha Trainer, I wouldn't have an issue with that. Alright, this must be a farm deck because you don't see boars that much anymore. Skydiver lol emote. Skydiver doesn't emote himself that much. Would be interesting to see it as the lol emote. Oh, they are playing actual person. Color me surprised. Hey, that paid off. Oh no. Oh gosh. Well, at the very least I can use Mecha and Skydiver in the same turn. That worked. Jugs came up. That's the boy. Good lord. I'm about to mill a card. Oh my gosh, I'm about to mill a card. Kinda wanted that. I wanted that just a little bit. Alright, we're gonna use this to get a secondary PG. Actually playing Galahad, incredible. Jugs as the flex emote. I like that idea. Alright, we're gonna put this on the field just to help me bust up a rear guard without losing Bracky. You spent 7 and 7.5k gems, ended up missing 2 jugs, so now you can't really play the clan. Did you beat very hard Kyo and get the 10 triple R gems every day? Dang, that's unfortunate. That's really tough. I'm sorry about that. You only pulled 6 triple R's total? Yikes. The gotcha life. They're full commit. Holy crap. Alright, next turn is gonna be safe read, double jugs, activate, get them out the way. Use Dan to ship off the other safe read to get out an interceptor. Alright, alright. So, shout outs to Juggernaut Maximum, you a real one. Juggernaut is a real boy. He's a real boy. Yeah, the pull rates for some of the stuff was really weird. Like I heard a lot of tales of people missing out on the triple R's after investing into like 50 packs or something like that. Use skill. You want to get the jugs back to deck before Vanguard, because then you're going to shuffle up the deck with our boy Danford. And that way you give yourself a decent chance of checking it, and it'll be live because we're both at 2 damage.
リアガードにアタック
And had just enough soul to be able to pull it off. And with Dan, we're gonna get skydive, not skydiver, probably Bracky, just because it can hit over our opponent catching or not hitting the trigger,
ヴァンガードにアタック
without us also having the need to hit a trigger ourselves.
スキル発動
Give that up. Do I have a Bracky left? I do.
スペリオルコール
How much did it run you to get spikes up and running? It seemed you almost got it the same day. I did. I purchased the one-time 8,000 gems. That way I was just able to grind out with the gems that I already accumulated, plus those gems, plus the stamina that I had like 600 or 700 stamina coming into the event.
アタック
So that made grinding for the tickets that on day 1 much easier.
ダメージチェックゲットヒールトリガー
You know what? They deserved that. I had 2 live heals when they were trying to rush me down. You open 10 packs a day and still didn't get it? Ouch. That's rough, man. But once limit break comes around, they're going to incorporate everything together, so you might have another chance to get Juggernaut Maximum for the next spike event for limit break stuff. I know it doesn't help in the immediate, but there is a chance out there. Hands free.
ヴァンガードにアタックダメージチェック
Am I taking all this? Probably. But now we're even. I would have went Vanguard there for the chance of the heal.
ヴァンガードにアタッ
They
ク
play crits though.
ファーストチェックセカンドチェック
But we're still at 5, so we're okay. Oh, no, we're at 4. Didn't check a trigger. Forgot about damage shield for a second.
ハンドドロー
Also, for everybody watching, I might stream tomorrow. Maybe. That's not set in stone. But on Monday, I have a tournament that'll be taking place in, not the Vision tournament, but a separate tournament. I'm gonna be streaming it. It starts at 1:30 on Monday. So be here for that. It gives me at least an idea to figure out what I'm gonna do setup wise for the Vision tournament next Saturday.
いけ
I have no soul. Oh, that's right. Cause I was like, why don't I have a soul? I use it for Bracky.
リアガードにアタック
Not even playing the tag tournament this weekend? Nope.
リアガードにアタック
Nope. Get my boy Wakanda. Maybe I'll get a heal again. My 3rd live heal of the game.
セカンドチェックドロートリガー
Live draw though.
スキル発動スペリオルコール
That's why you don't fight for proof cord. That's okay. I'll forgive you.
ダメージチェックゲットドロートリ
Ooh,
ガー
that was clutch.
スタンドアンドドロー
Why don't I have a soul with Sig? Put it on the shirt. So we're out of usages for Dan unless we heal. They just drew 2 grade 3s.
リアガー
But
ド
it seems 2
にア
heals.
タック
Devil Dragon God, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the team.
ヴァンガードにアタックダメージゲットヒールトリガー
Good boy Jugs. Jugs is a superstar. That boy MVP some games, especially when we got Dan to shuffle back in.
ファーストチェックゲットヒールトリガー
Hey, they got their own heal though. That's their third heal. And my third heal as well.
セカンドチェック
Ooh, that's their last heal. Yikes, Aroni.
スタンドアンドドロー
Unfortunately, they didn't give me a secondary damage there, but I do have a live Dan for next turn with 2 PGs. So it's not like I'm gonna not be able to activate it. So we're gonna do... I kind of want to poke at their rear guards though. But we are gonna use Dan to get an intercept as well. So we're gonna throw you here.
アタック
Use skill.
発動
You go back.
発動
And then you go here.
アタック
Just in case.
ファーストチェックセカンドチェック
Wow, double panther.
ダメージチェックスタンドアンドドロー
But we know that they're out of heals. So the key is just to make sure that we get them to 5 damage. I probably should have did that there. Because then they can just call there like that. But this also leaves open the chance of me having another Juggernaut Maximum as a heal trigger.
ダメージチェッ
Do they play stands? They do.
クアタック
So I could lose here if they check a stand.
完全ガードヴァンガード
I'm down on my last heal.
ファーストチェックセカンドチェック
Okay.
完全ガー
So I don't have any means of multi-attacking right now. Unless I top deck Skydiver. Thank you, Skydiver. Alright, so I can put Skydiver here. That can do that thing there. If they check a trigger, they'll go up to 20, which means I'll probably want to have jugs available. But alright, first of all, we're gonna do this. This is where having an assault squad would be kind of handy. But here we are. Bato. You go here. Unboost it.
ダメージチェックゲットクリティカルトリガースキル発動
Unfort. Skydiver. Not sorry, Skydiver, but I want to put you here because I can call jugs here. And then if I call any trigger with a grade 3, can go over here. Yes, retire that duder. Put you there.
ロールコール
But then the trigger was going to go to Vanguard, but if I double
ヴァンガード
trigger.
にアタックスキル発動
But I have 1 jugs left. Because then that still makes 20. So we're good. We're fine. If I trigger, knowing that they're out of heals, if I check a trigger, then I'm good.
ファーストチェックゲットドロートリガー
So we win. We won regardless, but I think I was just overthinking it, forgetting that they had the heals available.
セカ
Or
ンドチェック
didn't have heals available. So we're good. We win.
ダメージチェック俺様の勝ちだ
Wait, what?